You know that one friend who constantly puts you down? Always has something to say? Always tries to embarrass you in front of others, just for a cheap laugh? Well, I had one of those. And after years of keeping quiet, he pushed me one step too far. So I smiled, stayed calm, and absolutely destroyed his life. This is how I ruined my friend's relationship, and made him the villain in everyone's eyes. I'm 18 years old, and I've known this guy, we'll call him Tom, for what feels like forever. We were never best friends, but we shared the same circle, which meant I had to tolerate him. A lot. And Tom? He just didn't like me. At all. He'd throw shade behind my back. He'd twist my words. He'd make fun of me in the group, pretending it was all just jokes. You know the type, loud, obnoxious, always needing an audience. But the worst part? He was good at it. He knew exactly how to say things that got people laughing, even if it meant putting me down. I tried to ignore it. I told myself I was being sensitive, that he didn't mean it. Until one day, I realized I wasn't the problem. We were all hanging out. A regular afternoon with our group. And Tom started again, passive-aggressive jabs, smug comments. I tried to let it slide. But then, he crossed a line. He loudly said, "Let's be honest, no one here actually likes you." And that hit harder than I expected. Because deep down, I was afraid it might be true. But instead of reacting, I held it in. I didn't want to give him the satisfaction. So I calmly told him to shut the hell up. That dragging people down doesn't make him cooler. I thought that'd end it. But instead, he lost it. He stormed over, grabbed my lunch bag, and started throwing my sandwiches on the ground. Laughing. Saying, "You can't do anything about it." And he was right. We were in public. Everyone was watching. I couldn't start a fight. I couldn't win in that moment. But something in me snapped. This wasn't just about lunch. It was about years of disrespect. And that's when I decided, if I can't hit him where people can see, I'll hit him where he'll never see it coming. When I got home, I didn't just sit and stew in anger. I got strategic. I remembered Tom had a girlfriend. She was sweet, loyal, someone way too good for him. So I made a fake account. Nothing fancy, just a couple of decent pics, a bio, and a believable vibe. I followed him. Boom. He followed back immediately. Hook, line, and ego. But I didn't message him. I waited. I wanted him curious. I wanted him to wonder. Meanwhile, I started warming up to him in real life. Laughing at his jokes. Pretending like I was over it. Like I was just trying to keep the peace. And it worked. We were suddenly friends again. He bought the act. Completely. And then, casually, I mentioned I'd been talking to a really cute girl online. He lit up. Said a cute girl had followed him recently too. I played dumb. No way. Show me. He did. It was my fake account. I acted surprised. Told him to message her. What's the worst that could happen? He hesitated, said his girlfriend might get mad. I smiled and said, "She'll never know." He messaged. It started innocent. A hello. Some small talk. Then, a day later, he asked if I was single. I said yes, and asked him the same. He said yes too. Let that sink in. This guy, who made my life hell for years, just casually threw away his relationship over fake profile. So I kept it going, just enough flirting, just enough bait. Nothing over the top. Then I screenshot everything. Every single message. And I sent it all, anonymously, to his girlfriend. The response? Explosive. She dumped him on the spot. Blocked him. Told all her friends. Word spread fast. Suddenly, Tom wasn't the funny guy anymore. He was a liar. A cheater. A jerk. And I didn't even have to lift a finger in public. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Was this petty? Was I just as bad as him? Maybe. But here's the thing. Some people only learn when they lose something real. Tom spent years trying to humiliate me, and the second he thought he could win again, he dropped his mask and showed who he really was. And I made sure everyone saw it. I didn't just get revenge. I got freedom. He doesn't mess with me anymore. He can't. Because now, he knows exactly what I'm capable of. Sometimes, the best way to get even is to give someone the rope and let them hang themselves.